All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later Review. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're talking Karate Kid Legends, the finale to the Karate Kid franchise, maybe? Air quotes?
Question mark? That's the thing.
So, okay, you guys made a fucking LaRue Mid joke earlier. Did you guys not like this movie? I liked it.
So I think the issue with this movie is it's two separate movies. And I think this movie is trying to be a reboot, sequel, like original thing, but it's also trying to tie in the other two like universes in a sense. And I just don't think the movie knew what it wanted to be. Its whole first act is almost a different movie. Like half the movie is one movie, and then the other half. And I feel like
the boxing stuff.
No, it's not that I didn't like it. I enjoyed the movie. I liked both parts. I just think as a whole, it's messy. And I just think that stuff could have either been another movie or just don't sell me this movie as this kid with Ralph and Jackie.
That was my biggest gripe on this. The trailers made it out to seem like Ralph Macchio was going to be in this for fucking the whole movie.
Yep.
He was not.
The trailer makes it seem like the last 30 minutes of the movie is the movie.
Yep.
When there's a whole nother movie in the beginning.
Exactly.
Which is good, though. I really liked the first half of this movie. I think could have been its own movie, and it would have been great.
It could have been. Absolutely.
I think if they fleshed it out, like, I would have loved to see this more fleshed out. Like, turn this into a TV series instead.
Yeah, but they wanted that box office shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's true.
But the thing is, it's so the Karate Kid, Jackie Chan, Jaden Smith thing. It's they explain that away poorly. They explain it kind of the fact that they're like all together like poorly. Like it's
wait,
just like,
you didn't
you're
like
supposed
that?
to just accept it. No, because you're supposed to just like, oh hey, it's like a throwaway, and then
Come on,
no,
two branches.
the animated thing isn't a throwaway. Is that what you're talking about? The animated shit?
What animated stuff?
Where they tell the
Well,
story.
Explained it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, but like it's all just like I'm talking about like the whole fact of like Jackie Chan's setup from the last movie to this movie is like
okay. I thought you were
Like-
talking about how they're related, and I was like, I actually really like that. I
how
think
they're related
that
is
world
fine.
building is really good.
It makes sense because with that part is fine, and then the movie how it starts is fine, but then it stops. We get almost like a different movie, and then it comes back to it
So wait,
because
what was the throwaway line about the Jaden Smith character? Because I didn't catch that.
there's no like line. What I'm saying is just like the fact that just like, oh hey, this is Mr. Han from here, and like because it just also makes that movie even worse than it already is because it's just like that character and this character are like two different characters.
Apparently, that movie's not bad though. Like on a rewatch, apparently it actually holds up way better than it was when it first came out. Like it's actually better.
Well, one of the reasons people hated it so much was the fact that they're doing kung fu. But like this movie explains like kind of why they're doing kung fu.
Yeah.
Because that was the biggest gripe about that movie was like this is kung fu kid.
But that's so fucking stupid though.
That's
Because
so
none of those people know
Yeah.
fucking martial arts anyways. So go fuck yourself. You know what I mean?
This is Tai Chi, actually, not karate.
Yeah, Muay
What is
Thai,
this?
dude.
It's some Tai Bo shit,
stupid.
some Billy Blank shit.
Yeah. But I mean, I've liked all the Karate Kid stuff. I've liked all the movies. I even like that one there. I just think when the movie starts off, I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. I wish like
Because you're in a karate mode, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're in New York now. We're in boxing mode now.
But I like that though. It almost made it. It almost felt it separated itself out from the other Karate Kid movies. And then the second half of the movie, it's just the first Karate Kid movie. You know what I
Because
mean?
obviously, if it's a Karate Kid movie, you obviously need Mr. Miyagi and then a tournament. You win a tournament at the end.
But what if you didn't though? What if the kid was Mr. Miyagi instead of him getting Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah.
I was here for it, dude. I was in.
Although I do agree with you about trying something new and like not just copy pasting the same thing,
Yeah.
But the problem too with this though is what made Cobra Kai great is the villains were complex. They had great motives. These villains suck. They are just villains. They're just bad guys.
It's just a classic high school bully, though. You know, it's just classic.
Yeah, but we've seen Cobra Kai do so much more with it.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I like a bad guy just being bad for the sake of being bad, baby. I love it.
Just being racist, dude.
I love a good racist bad guy.
What was he calling him?
Beijing.
Shanghai?
He said Beijing.
If Cobra Kai never happened and this movie happened standalone, I would have been like, okay, because that fits. But even the Karate Kid movies, they gave more layers to their villains.
Yeah, but I don't need those layers all the time. Sometimes it's like boring. I want to go to a movie and just fucking turn my brain off and enjoy this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got so many layers with homeboy watching his brother get fucking Tory Lane's prison shanked up over there. You know what I mean? I don't need any more layers.
But even the tournament arc, it's like 3 fights are like 3 kicks.
Now,
like, it's not even a good tournament arc.
Now, hold on. You're talking about something totally different. And I'm good to talk about that. But if we're talking about villains, let's talk about villains. I think it's okay to have a villain that's got no layers on it.
I think so as well.
He's just a fucking bad guy to be a bad fucking guy.
Because the movie is more about, you know, the kid's like internal fight with himself.
His PTSD from watching his brother die.
Villain, dog shit. You have the kid villain, dog shit. Like, at least one of them could have had some story.
It's not dog shit just because they don't have a story. Like, not every character
needed something, though.
They really didn't. PTSD was the real villain.
Story.
Yeah.
They're not going to have a story with 94 minutes.
Yeah, this shit was fast.
Well, no, they can't because they had a whole boxing arc story. They couldn't.
Yeah, fucking debt is the villain, bro. What more villain do you need when it's debt and PTSD? That's it. That's all I need.
But you need a reason to enter into the tournament. So I like the whole boxing thing and helping the dude out, you know?
Dude didn't even need a box, though. He could have said, hey, I'll just enter the tournament. Like, they could have skipped that whole thing and he could have fought for him.
He told him, I had to promise my mom I couldn't fight.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
sure, I get that.
Yeah.
But it was a moot point because he just got his ass whooped for no reason, and then he had to go in a tournament anyways.
But he didn't want to. Well, look, he didn't know that old boy was gonna fucking give him 2 quick elbows and a fucking gunshot to the side of the head.
He would have won that money because that guy clearly gets disqualified.
So that's the worst part about this movie is that shit don't make no fucking sense. How does he get fucking disqualified? And still somehow keeps the money. Oh man. I almost walked out of the theater. I was like, this is a bullshit. Or maybe
the same shot.
Maybe all that money went to his medical bills. And they were like, hey, that money is actually fucking shot. Yeah. Like we're gonna clean that shit out.
It's America. You just don't pay them.
Damn.
Hey yo, we're not financial advisors. The views of James do not represent.
But then the hospital goons will come after him and fucking break his knees.
Those goons those goons will send you to fucking Guantanamo Bay, brother. Like they're gonna go hard.
Say, I would like you to pay these, and then you're gonna be like,
dude, you know how New York operates, man.
I'm gonna tell you right now. That dude runs a fucking business. His credit score needs to not be in the shitter. Okay, he can't not have a bad credit score.
His credit's already in the shitter because he would have just got another loan. Like he can't get a shark.
He was just trying to stimulate the local economy. That's why he went with a loan shark.
No, and then he needs to have stuff crushed. Like he just needs to divert
the fact that he didn't have stuff crushed is some bullshit. He was on some bullshit.
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
Dude, my local pizza shop has stuffed crust, man.
Every good pizza shop should.
Pizza place. But like overall, it's just like I just feel the movie's clunky. I liked a lot about it. I just felt as a whole, it's clunky.
Do you feel the same way, Eric?
I think post movie, you know, collecting my thoughts. I think I thought the same. But the more we're talking about it here, I agree with Joey. I don't think it needs to be all that serious. I don't think the enemies of the villains need to be, you know, have depth. I think just a good old fashioned Karate Kid. You hit the beats, and you know you go with your day. You know, and then I was gonna be mad if they didn't do the ending.
Oh, you know? Dude, if our boy wasn't... I mean, we're spoiling. It says currently spoiling Karate Kid Legend.
Johnny never showed up.
Oh, fuck. I was going to say, Mikey, if you're listening, stop listening. But fuck it, we spoiled it anyways. Dude, yeah.
If he didn't show up, I would have been so pissed for not giving him any respect.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of did save the franchise for sure.
In a better movie, though, it would have been all three of them there training him.
I thought when they were mentioning like, oh, the enemy's a tiger style. In order to, beat a tiger, we need to. And I was like, oh my god, they're gonna bring in Johnny. But then they're like, we need to set a trap, and I'm like,
dude, could you imagine? The line would go, "The only way to beat a tiger is to strike like a hawk."
Oh,
and then Johnny comes out, dude. Oh man,
I would have busted.
Yeah, I would have nutted all over that theater. Nobody in the theater, by the way. I saw this movie.
We should be in the lab, dude.
I had these hot people.
Oh, really? You had a decent one? Oh, well,
Yeah.
but I went Sunday morning, so like I wasn't gonna have nobody.
Oh, yeah, no. I went Friday night, which is
Oh yeah. My viewing
yeah.
only had like 4 people in it.
Yeah, mine was probably like 15, 20, which is not like super, but like it's still a decent amount of people.
Yeah.
But like, and one guy when I left was wearing the Seika Taikai like band. I was like,
oh shit, that's hot.
That motherfucker was in, dude.
He's a fan. But yeah, I just think the movie, like, it's trying to be a reboot, like,
but I think
also, which is kind of weird.
If this is somebody's first Karate Kid movie, I think it's pretty good.
No, yeah.
Like, as an entry point, I would see this and be like, they have how many movies and how many seasons of a TV show about this shit? I'm in, dude.
The issue, though, is Cobra Kai is the best out of all of it, and the Cobra Kai ending is so good, and to go from that to this, it's underwhelming. Like, if I didn't watch Cobra Kai and I saw just the Karate Kid movies, I'd be like, oh yeah, like this rocks.
I think the problem is, though, like, they're in the same universe, but they're two different franchises,
Mm-hmm.
Like, you almost got to look at it as like a Captain America movies versus like the Ant-Man movies. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, that's how this whole franchise is, though, because the Karate Kid regular movies, the first 2, and then even the one with Jennifer Gardner, right?
No. It's who's the lady that broke her neck?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's her name? I'm surprised she didn't show up in any of these movies and stuff. That's
Hilary Swank, bro.
Hilary Swank.
There you go.
So like the Hilary Swank movie, the Jackie Chan Karate Kid movie, and then the other Karate Kid movies, Cobra Kai and this movie, are all under the same umbrella, but it's like 5 different universes.
But they come together pretty nice.
Retconned. Yeah, it's being retconned to come together.
They're doing a pretty good job with the mess that they were given.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But like, if you view this as like as a side story. Because that's what this is. This is a fucking...
It's a side quest,
It's a Daniel LaRusso side quest. Like, if you view it like that, I think the movie is way better. You can't...
They shouldn't have had him in here. The movie, if it is just a Karate Kid Kung Fu sequel, I think it's different as well.
But I like that they tied them together and said, one tree, 2 branches, dude. I love that.
That should have been the next movie, I feel.
No way.
Like, if you're gonna reintroduce a whole new character.
I'm like trying to think about a better way.
A movie?
There's no way this movie's making that much money, though, right?
No way.
I'm looking it up right now.
I'd be surprised though. Like, I think
someone find me a budget
to make this a franchise, but will it be a franchise? Million.
Okay.
Also, I realized that none of the people that worked on Cobra Kai worked on the movie.
But that makes sense if you're trying to separate your TV division and your movie division.
Yeah, the budget was 45. The box office currently is 47.
Yep.
I guess we'll see in a couple weeks.
If this movie makes a
Night guy. He keeps giving off Green Ranger vibes heavy.
You're talking about the bad guy? Yeah. He'd be so good as a Green Ranger. He'd be hot, bro. I'd be in.
What else was he in? He looks familiar.
My dreams about fucking Power Rangers, apparently, and I didn't even know about it.
He was The Dark Knight Rises. He's the kid with an apple. And
he's in. I know from his Marvel.
Hold on, dude. You just fucking gave me kid with an apple. Like I'm supposed supposed to know that.
That's what the wiki. That's what the wiki says.
You are
man.
on one, Eric. You're captain. I don't know what the fuck I don't know who the fuck that person is, and you gave me Kid with an Apple, Dark Knight Rises.
I thought maybe you would know, dude.
No way.
We know him. If you know him, we know him from Miss Marvel. He plays the Red Dagger. He's the guy.
I didn't
never
watch
seen
Miss Marvel.
Big fan, dude. That show's good, actually.
Hey, I'm a fake
people
fan.
hate it, but then people love it. It's real weird.
No, people hate it because she's Muslim. Okay, that's why, and because she's a
that could be
woman.
true.
Yeah, not could be. I'm telling you for a fact. I put my fucking reputation on it. And all
Apparently
you
he's-
Islamophobic motherfuckers could come on this podcast and talk to me face to face about it. Go ahead, Eric.
Oh, he's also into the Badlands.
Into the Badlands, he's the main character. My dad would know.
What the fuck is
My
Into
dad,
the Bad?
My dad,
Oh,
like binged that whole series
Dude,
one day.
the show goes crazy.
dude, my man's
it
flow
looked
is crazy. His hair is so
Yeah, he's
fucking
so
nice.
Oh, that makes sense though, because I've seen him in 2 projects, and he plays as he's always does like karate, kung fu, whatever. So like it makes sense. Which sucks
Don't
though.
whatever, dude. Those fucking martial arts, dude. All right, dude. You respect them.
My issue though, because in
You
those shows he does some good
respect
acting, and there's so much more to him. This guy can act, and they were like brooding guy in the corner. Is all he did.
What if what they're doing is they're setting him up for a sequel movie where they Johnny Lawrence his ass? You know what I mean?
Then I'm gonna be like, I'm all in. I was wrong.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, I just wasn't smart enough to see y'all's
Peel
layers.
back enough layers.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just
fair.
didn't let him cook. You're over here
Yeah.
expecting a fucking ready to eat meal, and they're trying to gourmet your shit. I don't think it's gonna
Johnny does
happen.
need
But
his
what
own
if
movie?
Johnny's
No,
not
Johnny
gonna?
needs his own movie.
Johnny's not gonna get a fucking movie, man. Hold on, I'm gonna stop you right
He
there.
needs one, dude. Come on.
Ralph didn't even get a movie like this. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying in the same capacity that Ralph was in this movie, I need Johnny to be in the next movie with the Green Ranger guy.
No, I need Green Ranger to go to fucking Japan.
The issue is though they have to go to California, or they need to do, or since they won the Saika Taika, like the Jackie Chan, or well, I guess it would have to be Jackie Chan would have to also go to one. Like, there's no reason. We currently don't have a reason for them to like connect to each other.
Well,
There has
when
to be
does
some tournament.
I'm looking it up? But when the fuck does Karate Kid Legends fall in the timeline?
Oh, dude, they didn't really explain. They didn't really explain that.
Cobra Kai
At all.
takes place from 2018 to 2021, and Karate Kid Legends takes place in 2024. Apparently. So, why the fuck did they try to make Daniel look younger in this movie than he does in the TV show?
Also, why would they make Daniel feel like he's done with karate when he's like not done with karate?
No.
No, in this movie?
He's like, I can't go.
No.
Like,
I think he's just saying like I can't uproot my life just because you come in here talking about like I
he
know
literally
Mr.
always
Miyagi.
does that. He literally left the Saika Taika to uproot the tournament for his life. He doesn't care. Karate over everything.
No, but this is 3 years post Saikai Taikai.
Yeah, who knows? He could have been divorced by now, dude.
Nah, he ain't. Nah, he'd be fighting for that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't letting that
his
slip through
wife
his fingers.
retired. His wife in the show retired from acting, so maybe they'll have him be divorced.
I mean, shit. When you got Cobra Kai money, I would do it too.
Yeah,
Fuck, I'm
good
not
for
trying
her.
to. Yeah, live it up, girl.
Wait, she
Dude,
retired
Kenny's
again?
Yeah,
Well, yes.
yeah,
She said she
fuck.
didn't even retire the first time. She was quitting because she didn't get no jobs.
yeah.
She got a job. Now she said, I had a good check. I'm good.
Fuck, that's bogus.
But dude, we could see Kenny versus Stuffed Crust. Like, that'd be cool.
It would be cool. Can we talk about?
I mean,
Go ahead, Eric.
I would say Stuffed Crust was pretty badass, huh?
He was. He's by far the movie.
His fucking fit with the green pants and the white t-shirt
Dude.
in the red sash. I was like, that's fucking hot, bro. I was like, I'm gonna be him for Halloween, man. I'm
Just
out
showing
here.
the white tee.
Yeah.
Dude, he goes to work too. It felt kind of like Jackie Chan when he was fighting.
Dude, didn't
Dude,
it?
that's my
Oh,
thinking too. The choreography of it, using the environment, like
Yeah.
it was so
Jackie
good.
Chan.
So how
And
did
then
you
who
guys? Oh, go ahead, Eric.
Who was the love interest? What was her name?
I'm glad you went there because that's where I was going as well.
So I know her from the Goldbergs.
We need
She
a
plays,
name.
Sadie? Sadie
Yeah.
Stanley?
Correct. Sadie.
It would be Sadie.
Sadie.
Yeah. I thought she was pretty good. I thought it was believable.
I think their relationship was extremely believable. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's because he was
It was
rizzing
too
her
real.
the fuck up, but I was like, this. Dude, Shamik Moore wishes that his onset
Stop.
charisma was like this, dude.
For real, dude.
Stop pulling my man Shamik more into the mud.
It's
dude.
gonna be rough when we interview him for this show, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, so I saw y'all talking shit online."
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Shamik, Mr. Moore.
Dude, so is everybody though, you know.
It's true.
So my thing too, though, the way the relationship is, it feels so organic and not forced.
Yep.
And I
She
think
was
that's
impossible
Oh, she was Kim Possible, yeah.
In what?
Live action.
Oh,
in the live action movie.
they did one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree though. That relationship felt super real.
She just felt
I'm
kind of
always
like a
messing her up.
badass too, though. I thought she was gonna have karate skills.
How old was she supposed to be?
So they're in
College age, I think.
they're in high school.
No,
They
we
take it as
never.
a teen.
No, we never saw her in school. Not once.
Oh,
I don't think we did, right?
No, we did
Oh,
not.
okay, you're saying. No, yeah, we did.
No,
He sees her at school when he's in the courtyard. She's sitting on the little thing, and she has like headphones and a little notebook.
She could have been dropping
And
off her
then-
little brother.
No, she was there. No, she was there. Like, and she's in school.
Are you sure?
I think she got held back a couple years because of financials. So because of financials.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Well,
Eric. I'm putting a kid through school. They said we owe him $260. I haven't paid it yet,
Yeah.
so they ain't gonna hold nobody back.
So if he's prepping for his SATs, though, he's at least going
Oh no,
to
no, no!
either.
I know how old he is. I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out her age because I seen
she's also in
him.
high school.
Okay,
So she's either a senior or a junior. But
I was
they're
gonna
all
put her
both
as
in high
senior
school.
because she was looking a little old
was
to be in
gonna say
high
senior.
school. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because she's driving a Vespa, dude.
Dude, she's the woman of the family, dude. But she got a lot stressed. He's stressed to the age ya.
yeah. Her dad's a fucking idiot. That's all the stress you need, man.
Dude, he's in so much shit, dude.
I like this guy. Yeah,
he's
He's really
from
fun to
Dawson's
watch.
Creek. He's from the Mighty Ducks. Like,
Oh, I do know him from the Mighty Ducks for
She's a
sure.
cool dude.
yeah,
Yep.
he's Dr. Odyssey on some Fox show right now.
He also very attractive, very charismatic.
Yeah.
Also, Fringe. This dude has kind of had a run. in
Dude was kind of
television.
fit too.
Yeah.
He was kind of fit towards the end there until he
Yeah.
got his fucking block knocked off. He
Dude,
hit him
when
with the two bows.
start using the kicks, bro? Like,
Yeah, he should have. He should have been like, "Oh, okay, it's some fucking no hold bars. I'm fucking doing the damn thing."
so I love how he was like, "Oh, we don't use kicks or whatever." It's like, bro, I bet you should have learned them now.
Idiot.
Yeah.
What other? Oh, he was in Cruel Intentions, bro. He was in Muppets from Space. Damn,
He
this
does it all.
he really has been working steady as fuck too.
Yeah, he has like multiple shows with like long runs too, and then like just well-known stuff.
Yeah, main dude. He was main role on Fringe for almost 100 episodes.
Yeah.
They cut my man off right before syndication. That's some bullshit.
Damn.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And then how do you feel about old boy Alan?
Ooh.
Alan?
Then that's the tutor.
Oh, I love him.
Dude, he was serenading. I understand why she almost fell in love.
Look,
Yeah.
I love a good hype man, and my man was hyping old boy the fuck up. He should have been out there risen for himself. I'm sure he had someone or whatever, but like shit, man. You putting in a lot of work for this dude whose mom is just paying you to be around him.
Dude, he knew he was bad in school. He knew he's like, I could cash a few checks out of this guy.
Yeah, for
Yeah, You're
sure.
not gonna make it, buddy.
So, do you know
Yeah.
where we've seen this actor before?
I'm seeing it right now, dude.
Oh, okay, you already looked it up.
Yeah.
He's the kid from It whose adult self kills himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
He also apparently is young Peter Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy.
oh, I could see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I looked at that and I was like, oh, yeah, he saw his mom die.
Yeah, I mean, too. It's a good cast, but sometimes even like the mom's a little underutilized. Like, but I think
Dude,
she's
but
good.
It's
She's
short
just a star
run
mom.
time, man. They can
Yeah.
only fit in so much, dude.
But she was Mulan though, like, you know.
Yeah, but she was Mulan in a shitty Mulan movie. Or no,
I
was
think
she in the,
she's the animated voice, right?
Is she?
I think so. I
I'm
mean,
looking
she's in
up.
the Mulan as a actress too, but
If she's the voice of Mulan, she's Mulan in a good movie. Oh no, yeah, she
I mean, she's in
was.
a lot. Yeah. Oh, Boba Fett. I forgot she was in that too.
Who was she in Boba Fett?
She's the bounty hunter or whatever. Finn.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, she's great.
Fennec. Yeah.
Oh,
Agents of
shit.
S.H.I.E.L.D. She has a big part too. Actually, I forgot about that as well.
She was in fucking Yasuke? That's fucking awesome. What
Yeah,
the hell
she's
is
great.
wrong,
Sheldon?
right? Dude, I love young Sheldon, man. My son
I've never
does
seen Young
love.
Sheldon, but people have been like, dude, even if you don't like Big Bang Theory, like Young Sheldon's like a different show and it's worth to watch. But I was
But
like,
it's-
but shit, I like Big Bang Theory.
No, but it's like season 3 onward, I think, is like where it's like, oh, this ain't no Bazinga shit. You know what I'm saying? This is that good.
Well, I
good.
think what helps that show though is because like they can get away from Sheldon and do more with the other characters because he can't like do too much.
Because he's too
like,
autistic to function.
character-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you just can't have him grow too much because like he needs to be a dick for Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Yeah, she's great. I think
yeah.
the whole cast was really good together. It's just that
I didn't feel like anybody was like out of place. I felt like all the characters were casted right. It was not like someone I was watching. I was like, oh, I think like they shouldn't have casted them. I think they did a great job. If this is just the foundation, I do think there's somewhere to go. Just don't call this like Legends and make it seem like this is a culmination of like Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, and they're only in the movie for like 30 minutes.
But I mean, like, thematically, when you look at it, it kind of is, though, right? Because, like, this kid is truly like the tree that is now connecting the two branches.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate the title, and I think that they succeeded in doing what they wanted to do. Is it the way that I would have done it? No. It would have been them two just fucking coaching him the whole time. But, like, they still kind of nailed it. Like, I believe it.
I think they did nail it. They just advertised it wrong, you know?
Yeah, cinema score wise, this is a failure.
Horrible.
Yeah,
It has A- cinema score though.
Get the
What?
Those are people though who maybe didn't watch the show. Maybe they're fans of the Jackie Chan one, and they were like, "I loved Mr. Han. I'm back, baby. I'm fucking in." And then they see Pat Morita, and they're like, "That ain't fucking Jackie Chan, man. I know for a fact that's not Jackie Chan."
Yeah, I just wish we would have got more like how Mr. Han got from here to here would have been kind of cool.
Honestly, I don't need it. It's not about him, you know? Like,
It's about the kid.
it's about the kid. I'm here for Karate Kid, not Karate Han. I'm not Shifu Kid. You know
Karate
what I mean?
Master is what I'm here for, dude.
Nah, that's a different offshoot, you know?
Yeah, it's Cobra Kai where the senseis matter more.
That's gonna be Karate Man, dude.
Yeah, Karate Man.
Senseis.
Karate IP man.
But Karate Ip Man. I don't know. It's like, but like he also just wasn't in it enough for me to care about him either. Whatever, fuck him. Like, it doesn't matter. He was there. He did some funny fucking picking him up out of the bed by his shirt and hitting him with a big fucking piece of wood or whatever. And I got exactly what I needed. I was like, good. This is the Jackie Chan I
And then we
like.
got that cool scene where they were both beating him up, showing different techniques.
Dude, that shit was
was
so
funny.
funny. I mean, there are some really high highlights in this movie. It's just that the low lights are kind of low. A little low.
But not even that low, dude, you know?
I mean, this movie's
really
borderline
weren't that low.
positive though on Rotten Tomatoes.
Borderline positive? That sounds like my fucking bipolar diagnosis.
Dude, it's 59. It's like when I look, it's at 59%. I gotta like actually go into it.
Oh yeah, that's like fresh-ish.
Yeah.
That's
I wasn't kidding.
No, yeah, it's a week away from being rotten for sure.
Critics
At
hate
that.
this shit.
I mean, yeah, this movie's not for the critics, man. That's why James hates it, because he's a fucking critic.
Nah, dude. Oh, audiences. This movie might make money though. Like if it's audiences are like behind it like that.
As someone who correctly guessed that Sinners wasn't going to make $500,000, I think this movie's going to make.
You would be wrong because it way more than $500,000.
No, we're talking domestically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Million.
Oh yeah, $1 million. My bad. Yeah, I misspoke. This movie's. I think this one's going to make like $125 million, and then they're going to.
That's all it would need to make.
Yeah, and then they're going to greenlight a second one, and then if the second one sucks, it's dead in the water. They're just going to let it sit there for a little bit.
Well, then they would go back to Cobra Kai. They would be like, let's.
I don't think
leave
they're
it
gonna,
where it is.
I don't think they're going to touch it. Even if I think what they'll do is if the next movie fails, they're going to not touch the IP right up until the rights are going to get all wonky, and then they're going to make another Karate Kid movie, and it's going to be just a reboot of a reboot.
Yeah, I wonder how the rights even work for this movie. Like, 'cause it's like TV. It's a TV show and movies. Like, is it?
Well, Sony's the rights holder for all of it because they produced the TV show, didn't they?
I have no idea.
I'm looking.
Because it's
at
a weird
right
thing with Netflix. Because I don't even know who originally had it when they did the YouTube show.
I think it's a Sony property, isn't it?
Sony Pictures Television is one of the production companies.
Yeah,
For Cobra Kai.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
So they produce it on both ends. It's just how it's distributed is, Netflix or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, it just seems like that's how they're gonna do that. Then is if the next one sucks. I don't think the next one's gonna suck. I don't know what they're gonna do for the next one, but I don't think it's gonna
It has
suck.
good foundation though. Like I think it's like it should go up from here, 100%. I'd be surprised if it didn't, because I think the actor has good enough chops too. I think he's so likable, and he has a lot of potential. I think they can do a lot with him.
But do they do something quick enough to capitalize on this? Because I think
so.
I think this
Sony
kid's gonna,
likes to push stuff out quick.
do they?
Yeah, I mean, shit. They've been trying to get. They were like Spider-Man. They were just like, Marvel was like, hey, no, we're taking a 3-year gap, and they said, no, we're getting another one.
I don't know that we should be talking about Spider-Man movies with fucking Sony.
No.
Okay.
Shit, this is gonna be the second biggest franchise.
I mean, yeah, but like the reason that I ask is because Ben Wang, I think he's gonna pop the fuck off, man. Like,
It's possible.
if they don't move quick, he's gonna get like snatched up and put on something, and then is gonna be like meteoric, most likely. Oh shit, he was in the Mean Girls reboot too.
He's gonna be in the new Hunger Games.
Never mind. He's already fucking downhill.
He's
Shit.
already got.
He's
already
washed.
got-
Oh, this kid's actually been like acting
The
for a
Hunger
little
Games
bit.
franchise does well though.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the movies are good.
Yeah, for fucking teens, dude.
Yeah, we're
Shit,
men.
he's a teen.
We're men.
grown ass men, dude.
Yeah. What's it gonna do? You talking about the Hunger Games gonna make more money than this movie?
Yeah, but it's gonna be way worse.
It's not about
Yeah.
making money, dude. It's about
Dude, it's
about-
Hollywood. It's about making money.
It's about making me feel something, man.
yeah, exactly.
All right, boys, we're rambling now. Somebody give me a rating in this bitch.
Well, I went into this film, off a bogus trailer. In the end, I did kind of fall in love with this, with the movie. And because my guy Johnny showed up, if he didn't show up, this movie was gonna get a 4.
Oh shit!
Not because Johnny showed up, it's an automatic 8. 8 out of 10.
Dude, and he was really funny. Can we talk about how funny he was making up shit?
Did they reuse that joke?
Did they? I don't think so.
The dough thing?
Okay, yeah.
No, probably not.
Okay.
Oh man, I thought James was gonna have like a hard ass answer there, and he would probably not.
I could have swore at the end of Cobra Kai he made the same joke, but I could be lying.
So I looked up Miyagi-Do, and the most recent thing is someone from 2 days ago talking about bringing his thing to life, like his idea for the pizza place. So if that would have come up as like 6 years ago, then they reused it, But like now that looks like a new joke, man.
Okay.
It's a good joke. I mean, because
so
they don't
good.
really talk about pizza. Like,
Yeah, how could they? Yeah, nobody thinks pizza
Yeah.
in fucking Los Angeles or whatever.
And Hunger Games movies, all of them have positive Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, but come on, fucking great.
Come
all
on,
of them
dude.
have all of them have a
and
50.
tweens love them.
All of them have a 56% on Rotten Tomatoes. Great, cool.
No, the lowest is 64.
Dude, that one was killed, Eric.
Yeah.
All right, James, give me a rating, man.
Yeah. So overall, I still think the movie's fun. I think it's enjoyable. I think if you're like Karate Kid, like the movies, I think you'll like this. I do think it's hard to say to rate it really high when we've seen the highs of Cobra Kai, because this movie just lacks just depth to it. But overall, it's fun. It's interesting. It's an origin story, even though we don't need more origin stories. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10.
We don't have enough time for me to refute half the shit you just said. I think the emotional connection between all the characters is really good. All the relationships are really good. And even though it's a little ham-fisted the way that they brought in Ralph Macchio, I still liked him. And I love the bond that he formed with this kid in like the span of a week. And I think it made sense. I do agree that like after watching the finale for Cobra Kai, it does make this kind of not sit as well, but I still really like this movie, and I think it fits really well in the Karate Kid universe. I think the action was really good, even though we didn't get a ton of it. That fucking spinning kick into the dive into the fucking leg sweep was nasty. And I keep thinking about how fucking crazy that would be to see that shit in real life, like seeing a man flip like that and then fucking trip somebody else afterwards. And it was funny. I thought the movie was hilarious. Did you give it an 8, Eric? You said an 8?
Yeah, I gave it an 8.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm an 8 on it. I think right now I'm a 7, but on our re-review of all the Karate Kid shit, I might bump it up to an 8 after we watch all of it all back to back. So that means that Karate Kid Legends gets a Sooner or Later Letterboxd score of 3.58 out of 5. That means I'm going to thank you for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerOrLaterTV, youtube.com/@SoonerOrLaterTV, and youtube.com/@SoonerOrLaterLive for our review of Karate Kid Legends. Continue listening and watching and showing your support. We are Sooner or Later TV on all social medias. And until the next time, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you.